welcome the Vice President of the European Parliament, Mr. Victor Negrescu, to address a keynote speech. Hello, welcome.
Good morning, everyone. After such an interesting debate early, I will address right now one of the most crucial challenge in our digital age, and this was referred to earlier in the debate, meaning to ensure the security of our elections in a world where democracy is increasingly under attack from all sides. And elections are more than just votes, they are the foundation of democracy. So if we can't trust our elections, we risk losing faith in democracy itself. We are living in an era where information and disinformation flows freely, crossing borders at the speed of light, and the speakers earlier were referring to that. And in this era, cybersecurity is not just a technical concern. It is a cornerstone of our democratic resilience. Without confidence in our electoral systems, the trust between governments and citizens erodes. And trust, as we know, is the foundation of any healthy democracy. In the past few years, cyber attacks targeting elections have increased significantly. Globally, cyber threats to election systems have surged by over 25% in just 3 years, and Europe has not been spared. A 2023 European study found that nearly 60% of elections interference attempts targeted EU member states. And of course, not only EU member states, we saw recently in the Republic of Moldova. The methods vary, from hacking voter databases to disrupting communication networks, and perhaps more insidiously orchestrating disinformation campaigns that manipulate public opinion. If we let these attacks continue unchallenged, what will be left of the democratic process? Without robust cybersecurity, elections could be reduced to mere simulations, undermined by those who have no regard for democratic values. You see? Cyber attack. Therefore, cybersecurity must not be seen as an IT challenge, but as a democratic imperative, and this is crucial for us to perceive things this way. In our digital world, protecting elections means protecting our societies, and the European Parliament has recognized this. We are leading the way, pushing for a unified European cybersecurity framework that encompasses preventive measures, rapid response mechanisms, and transparent reporting standards. Since the 2019 elections, the European Union has created several networks aimed at safeguarding elections. And I know some of those networks, unfortunately, are not well known, so I will mention them. The European Cooperation Network on Elections brings together representatives from all EU countries. This network allows members to exchange ideas and best practices on essential topics such as data protection, cybersecurity, transparency, and public awareness to ensure fair and secure elections. The Joint Mechanism for Electoral Resilience has a primary focus on deploying expert teams to strengthen election systems with particular attention to cybersecurity, online forensics, and disinformation. Finally, we have the EU Computer Security Incident Response Team, which includes cybersecurity teams from EU member states, ENISA and CERT-EU. This network ensures cooperation at a technical level in case of cybersecurity incidents, allowing for a rapid and coordinated response. These networks are critical, but securing our elections also means ensuring our citizens are informed and aware of digital risks. I am proud of my work in the European Parliament's report on digital education, where we push for every citizen to have the skills to recognize cyber threats, protect their personal information, and identify disinformation. When our citizens are digitally educated, they are better protected and less vulnerable to manipulation. In this way, an educated society becomes a stronger society. Backing this up, the European Parliament and myself as General Rapporteur, we have increased our support in the 2025 EU budget for several key areas. We asked for an increase of 50 million euros for the Digital Europe program to improve digital skills and cybersecurity infrastructure. 4 million euros for Citizens, Equality, Rights and Values program with funds for equality and encouraging citizens' involvement in democratic life. 10 million euros for Eurojust, European Cybercrime Judicial Network to strengthen justice and cybersecurity. 2 million euros for EULISA, the agency that manages large-scale IT systems for freedom, security, and justice. €5 million for the Internal Security Fund to enhance security against cyber threats. These funds show our commitment to a secure, democratic future. However, our adversaries are evolving rapidly, using artificial intelligence, deepfakes, and other advanced tools to manipulate and disrupt. To keep pace, we must innovate and advance with threat detection, adopt zero trust principles, and use machine learning to identify malicious activities early. Cybersecurity is a never-ending race. As long as there are those who would exploit our vulnerabilities, we must stay ahead. Cybersecurity, it is not just the government's responsibility, it's a shared duty between the public and private sector, civil society, and ultimately its citizens. With the right networks, resources, ethics, and this is important, and education, we can protect our elections and, by extension, our democracy. We owe it to every citizen to trust their vote, to every generation that expects a free and fair future. Thank you for your commitment to this cause. Let us work together to safeguard democracy in the digital age. Thank you so much.